Hello everyone, this is Mac here and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel which is called Mac Vlogs. Wow, the topic which we have chosen today is really going to be very touching and really inspiring because that's the need of our hour in Pakistan at the moment. I want to say a few words and few lines before I introduce you to my great guest because she's going to be adding value to all the freelancers and all the content creators and all the people sitting in Pakistan market to be tapped on and to understand if they don't have any idea what they might be lacking in. So my guest will be fulfilling all the questions and answers as well. If you can bring it forward with your questions and answers. Okay. So let me tell you one thing that Pakistan is a very amazing market in terms for the digital marketing and freelancing. As you know, for the last 2 years since the COVID started, the Pakistani market was doing an excellent job in terms of freelancing, digital marketing, social media. You know, compare if you mention many things. Pakistan's IT industry was really doing excellent job because we were promoting and we were getting lots and lots of orders and the projects internationally. I think we at the moment the thing has become a little slower. It's not basically because around the world the things are getting back to normal again. So I think Pakistan market needs to be tapped on. So let's not waste. I think I'm not wasting my time, but I'm just trying to add value. So my guest today, let me introduce you her. Hello, this is my guest for this session, this show today. Her name is Amna Anis. She is a digital marketing trainer, coach, and consultant. She's a content marketer, funnel hacker, digital influencer, Facebook ads expert, and mind me, she is the assistant vice president of Pakistan Freelancers Association in Pakistan. So that's another big value for all the freelancers sitting outside, I mean, in Pakistan to know and get connected with her. Hello, Amna. How are you? Hope you're doing
Hi,
well.
I'm great. Yeah, I'm doing amazing. How are you? And thank you for the amazing introduction.
That's a great honor for me to have you, basically, because Mac Vlogs is all about value addition and changing the lives and the mindsets of the people and bringing the different talents in Pakistan and around the world so that they can express themselves. So you're one of them. You're the superstar for today for
Honored
expressing
to be
yourself because that's the need of an hour. Because people
agreed.
are complaining. The youngsters, the youth, the male, the female, whoever are in this industry are complaining that there are no jobs. So, what can you do to help them with your expertise and how you have come to this level where we would like to hear from you a little journey about yours so that people can get inspired, because if they get inspired, they will get the direction and full understand their talent much better. So please go ahead and give your introduction. I'm sure I have given the introduction, but it would be better to hear from you as well. So please go ahead.
Yeah, so thank you. First of all, I'm honored to be part of your show. And as you guys know, my name is Amna Anis. I'm a freelancer, and now I'm also into training and coaching. So I am currently training at NED University, which is Pakistan's one of the top most engineering universities here in Pakistan. And then I'm also teaching at UIT University and at Ikra University also. So this is a little, and as you mentioned earlier, all the things that I am associated or affiliated with. I am also the honorary AVP as an assistant vice president at PAFLA, which is Pakistan's Freelancer Association. So this is a little introduction about myself. And yeah, so I started out in a very simple manner. And I started my career when I was just 17 years old. So right after I was almost done with my A levels, I started getting trainings on digital marketing. At that particular point in time, digital marketing was something that was very new to Pakistan specifically. So I took a short course, and I was literally that little that even my legs couldn't reach the floor when I was on the chair. So I was this little, and I worked on everything. I learned everything. I was the youngest in my class. And that's when I got a little confidence that now that I've learned, I immediately, even before the course could end, I immediately went to Fiverr and I started selling my services.
Wow, such a young age, great talent. Well. When we talk about digital marketing, I think internet is one of the component, in our lives which really help us to be connected with everyone around the world. But sometimes what happens is the internet, when they have problems, the issues and stuff, so it really gives us the really big problems. I think I am stuck out here, and my guest's internet or the network issue has happened again, and I'm really feeling embarrassed again that my guest is online and I can't see her. I think we lost her. So, guys, don't go anywhere. She might be back again. So, until she's back, let's understand a bit more that what is digital marketing? Okay. Digital marketing has many apps, many softwares online like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, right? And many more applications which has come up in terms of digital marketing, right? So these are the things which I really want to talk about, and I'm just waiting for my guest basically because she has all the expertise where everyone should take advantage of learning and understanding from her. I think she's back again.
Yeah, I think there was a little internet disruption.
Yeah, that's what I was telling my
Apologies for that.
audience that that's what I was telling my audience that internet is another component, when you don't have a proper network issues and all, so that what's happens, that's Pakistan
Yeah,
is known for. But again, we will not waste our time, so I'm now continue from where we
unfortunately.
left. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I was telling you that I started my career just when I was 17 years old, right when I was just about to complete my A levels, because I had this, fire going on inside me that I want to do something big. I want to get independent. I want to pay my own fees. I want to pay my own bills. So this is what I wanted to do. This is what I had in my mind. Whenever we're getting ourselves educated, whenever we're studying, we have this thing,
Oh my
so we
goodness.
have this thing, in our minds that we have to, get ourselves a good job and stuff. I never had that kind of, imagination. I wanted to create jobs because I was seeing the,
Are you saying I
the
just want to
socio-economic
add
condition.
here before you proceed that are you saying that you're an
Yeah.
independent woman where all the women can get a direction and the vision to you that how to be pay your own bills and
Yes.
understand your talent?
Agreed. Yes. Yes. Yes, we're also starting. Agreed. We're also starting a free entrepreneurship classes for women also, that is to be done online. That is something that is already in the streamline. So we have a lot of things planned for the future.
Wow. So lots of things are in
Okay.
pipeline for everyone to understand that it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. I think we're having some issues, but don't worry, you just keep on continuing. No worries.
Okay, thank you so much. So this is what I had in my mind, and I started, and then I never looked back. I knew people were making fun of me when every friend of mine were getting jobs, and I was kind of unemployed because I was working on my own terms. I was my own boss, and people thought I'm stupid because that was something that I was doing. And then I just took all that criticism. Sometimes it obviously used to be very harsh, and sometimes it used to be a kind of a reality check for me. But I decided to take the hard path, and I just this is who I am. All the struggles, all the criticism has made me into what I am today. So this is a
Amazing.
little journey of mine. Thank you so much. I had been a very adventurous person since the very start, and by adventurous I mean somebody who would take the risk, and that is one thing that entrepreneurs or even freelancers need to have in themselves. They need to take the risk. They need to take the chance.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Whoops. Well. What can anyone say where the world is heading, to be very honest? When we talk about issues in terms of network, I have no answers to that. How these problems can be sorted out in Pakistan very soon. Want to do the best, want to come forward, want to work, want to do great work, but Technology is not, sometimes is not in our hands, right? Oh my goodness. I lost my guest again. Sorry, guys. This is not happening the way I really expected. What am I going to do with this technology of internet when they have issues in Pakistan so people will face problems? Oh my goodness. I would just like to say, sorry, I lost my guest again, so I'm just waiting for her to be back again and talk and discuss. There are lots of things to be talked about, but I think when you lose the connection, you lose the momentum. When you lose the momentum, you don't understand where to begin from. So, but I think we will cover it up. So once she's back, yeah, having issues, but no worries. We are the fighters. We will keep fighting. So I think we understood a little
Definitely.
bit about your journey. I'm so sorry, Amna, because of the internet and the network, we are losing this connection.
Unfortunately.
So for the audience, I hope they will not lose patience, which they really need to understand that it's not easy being in Pakistan with the internet issues, right? So let's keep that separate. Okay. So take your journey forward in terms of the professional life which you're leading now, so all the freelancers can connect with you. Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay. So now that I was in Fiverr, I was working for international clients. Now there's a certain thing attached with Fiverr that you have to charge $5 only for a particular, gig. You should, since you're a beginner, you should be offering $5 and stuff like that for a service. So I thought that, if I would offer a service of $5, I would literally undermine my value. I did not want to undervalue myself or my services. And instead of literally going for a for an offer that was worth $5, I created an offer for $80. So the first time that I ever sell my gig was for $80, and then I also got a tip of $20. So the first ever order that I completed on Fiverr was worth $100, which was an amazing milestone for me. That's when I realized that you always don't have to follow the rules that are defined by the market out there or the people out there. Sometimes you even have to carve your own path.
Well.
So yeah, that
Are
is
you there?
one thing that I would say.
No. I think she should be back. Yeah, she's back. Well, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Amna, are you there? Well, the clock is ticking, 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 tick, 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 tock. Okay, I feel okay. What should we do now? So I think I have only one thing to say. So feel bad, feel embarrassed. Oops. Being live is not being easy. When you're live and you lose your guest or you lose the connection, what can you do? You can continue to talk on something which is really important, and that is digital marketing and freelancing is the essential of Pakistan. So I guess all the freelancers out there, don't lose hope. Tap on your talent, keep on working on it. If you have any problems, I'm sure you can definitely learn and empower yourself through new courses and try to understand and learn from the great speakers. And the YouTube is a great platform, I would say, to learn something new and stuff. So, yeah, I guess we need to cut this session now off because I just got a message from the guest saying that near her place. Literally, something has been blasted and the electricity has gone completely. That's the reason all the internet issues are happening. She's trying to reconnect on her 4G. So I think let her wait. Let's wait for her to be back with her 4G connection. And yeah, so we can take it forward from there. I know we missed a lot of time because of this. This is one of the gray areas of Pakistan. We need to understand that Pakistan cannot move forward and until and unless we have problems which needs to be rectified. And these are the problems in the gray areas which Pakistan's industry needs to look into. Wherever we are staying in Pakistan, we are facing these problems. So I don't want to be negative over here, but it's all that needs to understand that every country is different and it needs to be treated differently, right? So, okay, so when we talk about digital marketing, okay, I'm sure you all are very much addicted to the applications like Facebook and Instagram, which are the most happening places at the moment, right? In Pakistan, I mean, in Pakistan and around the world. Wherever you want to put your content, where you create your content, you really post them there. And that's how people get connected with you and try to understand that who you are and what professions and what areas of expertise you guys have. So our guest, who is Amna Anis, right? So, well, I have mentioned all her details in the description section. I think she's back now.
I
Yeah,
apologize. It's basically there has been an electricity breakdown, and that is the reason for the internet disruption. Network issues are at its peak. Also, we've just got the electricity back up now, and I'm sure, inshallah, it won't get disrupted now. So I'm back
I
for the
know, I
full
know. I
full
just told
power.
everyone this is the issue. These are the
Yeah,
one of the gray areas in our country, but we need
unfortunately,
to
yes.
work on that. But again, the world never stops for anyone. So at the end of the day, we
Agree.
have to keep on fighting it out and we have to work it out. So guys, this is Amna Anis, as I have mentioned earlier, who she is. So if you have any questions, if you have any thing to ask her, please go ahead. We can just ask her. And along with that, Amna, let's continue our
Yeah.
discussion. That from a very young age, you really have come up, and being a vice president, assistant vice president of Pakistan Freelancers, and standing among the best of the best on the world stage, which I've seen you on the
Mhm.
stages where you have spoken up. And I'm sure in the university level, when you're giving lectures, there might be lots and lots of kids, 20, 30, 40, hundreds of them.
Yes.
And standing among them is one of the best and the brightest moment for you because this
Agreed.
is where your hard work has really made you a fighter, to be standing today to express yourself. So we want to hear more from you that how does it feel to become such a special personality in Pakistan where people come up to you and say that we want to learn from you and we want to be inspired from you.
I cannot stress upon the fact that I get super overwhelmed and I get super excited and I get super happy as to what people think of me, think about me, and the fact that they want to learn from me. I'm still in my 20s and I teach people who are in their 30s, 40s, and even 50s. The oldest student that I've had so far was literally in his 60s. He was an army retired officer and he took an early retirement, and
You
he
were
was
not even
literally
born when he you wouldn't have been born when his
yes,
when his
yes,
life, right?
exactly,
So that's really amazing
exactly.
teaching him today's social media.
Yeah, so it's the passion that drives me. I've always wanted, I've seen how the educational system is a little flawed, not here just here in Pakistan but even worldwide. Our career opportunities have been very limited. Everyone wants their daughters and their in children and in general to become doctors, engineers, and there's no point for there's no chance for content creators out there, there's no chance for YouTubers out there, there's no chance for people. There's so many career streams right now that the parents might not be supporting. Also, when we're studying, our teachers tell us study hard and you'll get a good job. If you won't study hard, you will not be able to get successful because you won't get a good job. So why just a job? Job isn't the only thing that you should be looking forward to. Studying is not and should not be directly related to money. Exactly. It's the mindset that we need to change. So money is obviously and should be related to your what do we call that, skills, I would rather say, right? So education might teach you the right skills, it might teach you the paths to personal development, and then it's you who has to decide whether you need to go to a job or you need to start a business. But unfortunately the teachers these days are not encouraging students to
Actually, to
be
be
part
very
of
honest,
it.
we should not discourage anyone from the job sector
Definitely
for
not.
initially, because that's the
Definitely.
platform, that's the set way of moving forward to grab some
Exactly. I
experience of the market, then start
exactly.
becoming an entrepreneur.
Agreed, agreed. I have never been against a degree. I myself love pursuing degree, and I'm still pursuing a degree of masters. Uh, it's that studying is not the only thing. You should also work on your personal development. You should also work on your soft skills. Because if you're studying, for example, if I'm doing MBA, maybe I know how to do a business now. But if I don't know how to communicate properly to the right client, how to use the right words, I might not be able to crack my client. So it's the soft skills that you also have to work, it's the personal development that you need to work on. And you should have literally this fire inside you that I need to work hard. Nothing is possible without working hard. So if you are thinking you're going to sleep one day and you're going to wake up rich, it's literally impossible. Okay, so you need to work hard for you need to strive hard, you need to struggle, you need to collaborate with the right people, you need to change your gathering. I was just reading a book, or this author, and he stated that I can tell you where you will be in the future in the 10 what will your future be in the next 10 years based on the friends that you have today. So you need to, if your friends are literally talking about ways to become rich in just a night, overnight, okay, overnight success, there's nothing known as overnight success, everything literally requires so much of hard work. Not that I would wanna kind of glorify myself or something, but just for the encouragement purpose, I used to go university in the morning, starting from 8 a.m. till 4 p.m., 4 or sometimes 5 p.m. I used to come back home at 5ish, and then after that I used to spend some time with my family, do some home chores, because obviously that's also necessary. We need to spend time with our families also, and you need to take the work responsibility too. Then I even used to teach my younger brothers. I used to give them tuition so that they could also excel in their education. And then I used to take some time off, maybe an hour or two nap would have been a power nap for me. And then since I was working with US clients, I used to sit at 12 a.m. at night, as in the morning, and then from 12 a.m. till 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. I used to work as a freelancer. And then I used to take another 2 to 3 or maybe 4 hours nap, and then I used to go to the university again. And it used to happen, on repeat. It's like eat, sleep, strive, and repeat. So that's what my life was. In a look, I understand it's very, sometimes, when you're working as a freelancer, as an entrepreneur, it becomes very boring. Sometimes you feel very lonely, very depressed, that, other people are enjoying their jobs, they're working in a very healthy environment, and you are stuck at your home, and, you're literally getting nowhere in life sometimes. Uh, as an entrepreneur, it's fine to take risk, and as an entrepreneur, you need to know that, or even as a digital marketer, sometimes you're going to earn a lot, sometimes you might not. So you need to have that money in rolling, because sometimes your client, whatever that your client that you're working with, might pay you a lot, but sometimes when that project has been finished, the other client that you're working with might not pay you a lot. So it's that
Can
struggle
you
that
can you
comes.
just guide? Sorry, can you
Yeah,
just take it forward from there as well? Along with this question, just came in my
yeah.
mind that how can you tell all the young girls and boys out there who are doing freelance at the moment, if they're not getting the right jobs which they're looking at and becoming a freelancers or in the digital marketing field and industry, if they are not able to communicate because of lack of their confidence
Hmm.
and the skills which they might be having, but they don't know how to do, I mean, what do you call it, tap on the people,
Yeah.
in terms of public speaking, because in digital marketing, or as a freelancer, until and unless your communication skills are not up to the mark, the people who you really want to work with will definitely don't know you about, right? So how would you change the mindsets of the people out there in the freelancing field, that what exactly they need to start up with, what should be their first aim and the point should be?
Okay, so I'll take this question from here. A lot of people ask me about the roadmap. I want to become a digital marketer. I don't know where to start from. I want to become a freelancer. I don't know where to start from. So we're gonna take it from there, and then we'll scale this question up to what you asked me. So when it comes to digital marketer, or when it comes to a freelancer, it's very simple. All you have to do, watch some free YouTube videos, take a course, get yourself a mentor, whatever one of the three things, whatever is suitable for you, go for that. We have tons and tons of free YouTube videos available. We have tons and tons of free content available out there on the internet. It's just that you have to tap it the right way. It's just that you have to use it the right way. It's just that you have to make your time more productive. Netflix won't earn you dollars. Facebook won't earn you dollars. I had been a crazy person. I've been a social media addict, and I changed my addiction into my earning. That's something that you should do. So you need to realize what is it that you like. Once you, for example, it's the Instagram that you like. You love those amazing aesthetic videos, those amazing aesthetic pictures. You like the look and feel of the entire thing. So whatever it is that you like, you can kind of get into the field, and you can literally start working. Just grab a skill. Once you're done grabbing a skill, learning that skill, you need to start do some kind of internship, work for people for free, get some international clients and work for free. So that is one thing that you can do. And once you're literally
But don't
done,
you think Pakistan, but don't you think some people have been distracted because of being addicted to the social media in terms of thinking what others are earning from? Like, for example, I give you, and please correct me from there. Uh, are you there with me?
yes, yes, I'm here.
Okay. The thing is that I have been seeing that lots and lots of people are getting distracted on the social media after being addicted for making money, right? To earn money. But lots of platforms, like for example, as you mentioned, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and all these apps which are there on the social media, but Pakistan is getting strayed, I don't
Yes,
know. There's an example of a girl. I was just reading an example. I'm sure you know about what I'm talking about, that she's earning 2 crores. I'm not sure exactly if she has earned that money or not, but the fact is, the real PhD scholars or PhD people
unemployed.
in Pakistan are unemployed. And
Yes.
now, when we're talking about freelancing and digital marketing field to earn, to make, for their families and stuff. And when we
Mhm.
see something like this, which earning from TikTok, from vulgarity or the
Yeah.
dance videos and all, so people have thinking, I mean, people think that it's really easy to earn money. How do you want to, what do you call it, change the perspective of that?
Okay. So there are different kinds of ways one can earn money through social media when it comes to that. So there's one way that you promote vulgarity, maybe dancing videos, lip syncs, and you can earn through that, through brand endorsements and other things. Normally, I don't endorse that. Some people might consider it as ethical. Some people might consider it as unethical. Now that's another debate. But when it comes to the Pakistani market, the audience is getting diverted. Their mind, all they do is consume the content. If you have TikTok in your hand, on your mobile phone, you keep scrolling it up and down because you have a lot of videos to watch. All you do is waste your time in consuming the content. If you
So if
come
they're
up
going to
with
waste their time in scrolling, when are they going to find the way for research and development and understand that where Pakistan is
exactly.
way behind a lot of different markets?
Exactly. So, for example, if let's suppose you're amazing at maths, at maths, why just consume the wastage of time? Why just consume the content that's wasting your time? Instead, if you're good at maths, you can simply create your own TikTok account and start teaching maths to people, because TikTok is not a bad platform. Snapchat is not a bad platform. It's us that's polluting it. We shouldn't be doing it. We've seen amazing TikTokers from the US which are doing amazing jobs. They're teaching people, educating people about digital marketing, freelancing, about virtual assistants, about graphic designing, about arts and crafts. So why can't we do things like this? I just
Well,
recently
they need to be given direction, they need to understand
exactly.
exactly the importance of social media and the
Exactly,
digital
exactly.
marketing.
So instead of creating cringe-worthy content on TikTok, I can rather, For example, if I own a boutique, or if I'm planning to start a boutique or maybe a t-shirt store, I can show up my t-shirts, I can show up my product, and I can start getting orders from TikTok. So instead of creating cringeworthy content, instead of creating content that's going to waste my time, I can start my own e-commerce store on TikTok, or I can start teaching people on TikTok. I can start educating people on TikTok based on whatever that I've learned in my, let's say, MBA, BBA, engineering, or whatever thing that I'm good at. For example, if I'm good at, let's say, stitching, if the girls are good at stitching and cutting and things of that sort, they can start teaching that. If somebody's good at embroidery, they can teach that. If somebody's good at cooking, they can
See, but
teach
if
that.
anybody wants to do an MBA in marketing, they
Yeah,
have certain people who are a little bit qualified to understand to take that direction, right?
yeah,
But
yeah,
nowadays, what is happening that after their education, when they're not finding the jobs of their particular fields and they want to enter the freelancing industry or the field, okay,
mm-hmm.
I was just reading the other day under the freelancing, there are many, many other different skill sets, right? Please
Yeah,
go ahead and endorse me or correct me that there are different fields like graphic designing, software development, what do you call? Please mention a bit more if you know that under the
okay,
freelancing, lots and lots of other skills are there. So
yeah.
why people don't work on that?
So when it comes to freelancing, you can literally do everything and anything on the internet. People are selling everything, all kind of skills, all kind of products. So when it comes to freelancing, and when we're talking about services itself, we can talk about the niche of graphic designing, web development. We can talk about programming. We can talk about video editing. We can talk about digital marketing. In digital marketing itself, there are so many different fields out there. We can talk about SEO, we can talk about SEM, as in search engine marketing, as in running ads on Google and on YouTube. We can talk about running ads on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, so on and so forth, Twitter, LinkedIn, etc. We can do profile creation. So literally how okay. Towards the end, I'll also tell you some very amazing, things that you can do, which are literally, it's just gonna take you hardly 5, 10 minutes to create them or to work on them, and you can easily earn $5. So we're also going to talk about that. Then coming towards digital marketing itself, you can do email marketing, you can do SEO, you can run ads on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. You can do social media management. You can do community management, as in replying to messages and comments. That is something that's very
But some people, sorry, Amna, I want to correct here because some people have a perception that they can earn millions. Like for example, excuse me, like when I came into this YouTube world, right? The people used to tell me that you can earn millions, like how people are having millions and millions of subscribers. So people have a great following, okay, about their content creation, irrespective of sports personality or technology or anything. When the content is good, automatically you get lots and lots of
agree,
subscribers, right? But
agree.
how are they earning? So that let my audience know that whether it's YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram, if they want to really learn and understand and become an expert in these three platforms, what are the ways that really helps them in earning rather than wasting the time on being on these platforms?
Okay, so when it comes to Facebook, how can I earn through Facebook? Number one, I can do content creation for Facebook pages. Number two, I can create people's Facebook pages. Number three, I can optimize. It goes for all the three platforms: Facebook, Instagram, and any other social media platform that you pick up. So, profile creation, profile optimization, content creation for a specific profile, community management, as in replying to messages, replying to comments, and then social media management, where you manage the entire social media, you come up with ideas, you increase the views, you increase the reach. This is something also that we do. Then you can also earn as a social media marketer, which is that, in which you're running ads on Facebook, Instagram, or any other social media platform. The client gives you the money to run the ads, then you do the right kind of targeting, selecting the right kind of demographics, the right kind of age group, the right kind of gender, interest, behaviors, etc., and then you create an entire ad. Then you manage that ad, and then you try to drive sales through that ad, or whatever KPI that your client has given you, you kind of try to fulfill that KPI. So that
I
these are
see.
the ways through which you can earn. Now, digital marketing is not the only thing through which you can start your career as a freelancer. If you're good at writing, you can also start your career as a content writer. copywriting right now is one of the most highest, it's one of the, it's among one of the most highest paying skills right now, so you can also work on
But
copywriting.
to enter in that profession, what are the degree or what are the courses and what are the skill set you need to become a copywriter or the content writer?
Okay, so when it comes to copywriting or digital marketing or content writing or anything of that sort, any skill of that kind, you literally, if you want, like I said, you have three ways to do it. Like I said earlier, also, you can either join, you can either learn from free YouTube videos or free content that's available on the internet, no investment required, or you can take part in a course of whatever person that you think that might be suitable for you, for your niche, for your skill that you want to learn. You can take up a course, or you can also kind of, get yourself a mentor who could teach you on a one-on-one basis or provide you a
Mhm.
coaching. So these are the three ways through which you can learn. The last one is the highest investment, is the highest, requires the highest investment. Taking a course might not cost you a lot, but still gonna cost you something. And the first option that I suggested, the free YouTube videos, the free content out there, you can learn from a lot of places. You can learn from Udemy, you can learn from YouTube, you can learn from there are edX, there's several other places that you can get your hands on, the courses that you can get your
See,
hands on.
this area which you're talking about, it's only for those people who have some brains and their mindset understand to
Hmm.
follow their dreams, right? Now, how really we can help poor people, for example, being in interior Punjab, interior Sindh, interior, these kids and these boys and girls who don't have any facilities to study or understand, but they are very good at, using their phones, the smartphones, because this is the digital world where everyone say that social media ka zamana hai. So all these kids, understand about the smartphone. How can we really change their lives through social media and freelancing if we find someone, maybe a maid, the driver, the houseboy, the cook, and stuff. They have smartphones, no doubt. I've seen them all around Pakistan. Okay, because they understand they're not lacking in anything, but they have those phones. They're using those technologies and the platforms like Facebook and all that thing. How can we really change their lives? Do you have any idea that how we can help them to change their lives?
There are NGOs that are working in the same field. I was working with VSO in collaboration with UK8, where we were giving classes, digital marketing and freelancing. We had like a 3 day session in in Karachi. We had it twice. Then we had one in Quetta also. We were also planning to have one in Sucker, but unfortunately, due to my busy routine, I couldn't join them in
So, but
Sucker.
these
So
kids, I'm so sorry, but these kids don't have any educational background. So, but
that's
how and
absolutely fine.
how will they start? How will they learn these
So
things?
what we do is that, while, as I told you also, that I, towards the end of the video, I'll give you a few tips and tricks that if you know nothing, then also you can start earning through freelancing. So there are multiple ways. That's what I used to teach those kids, also the underprivileged students also. Even if you don't have it, the right education, you need to just learn a few skills. For example, it can be communication. If you're not good at English, you have Google Translate. Make good use of it, right? Whatever that you have in your mind, write it down on Google in Urdu, or speak it on Google in Urdu, and it can be translated into English, which is an amazing way for you to communicate with your clients. Secondly, learn Canva. Now, I understand a lot of people do not like Canva, and a lot of designers get offended from Canva because it's an interface which allows you to literally drag and drop everything and create amazing designs. So we used to teach them Canva, how you can literally earn $5 just for removing the background of a picture. So all you have to do, install Canva, upload that picture on Canva. Since I provide the pro version of Canva also to my students, or to the people who reach out to me separately, I provide them the pro version of Canva. They can upload that file, click on a button, and get the background removed very very smoothly. So that you can earn $5 through that. You did not have to have any skills, you did not have to use your brain. All you have to do is just click a few buttons and you're good to go. Similarly, you can earn $5 for creating Facebook pages, for setting up Instagram profiles. Again, you don't need any brain for that. You just have to go click certain buttons and you're done. boom, your Facebook page has been created. It literally
So
takes
without any investment, investment, and you have the fighting spirit, the people can come forward and earn. That's what you're saying, right?
definitely. If you know nothing, Canva has a lot of templates. All you need to do, change the brand colors, add in the logo, add in a few headlines, and you're good to go. Your entire poster or post, whatever it is, that's ready. All you need to do is click a few buttons, and maybe in this regard, you might even use some of your designing skills also, and you're good to go. The post has been created. Similarly, if you don't know anything, data entry is also the way to go. If you don't know anything, AI is there now. Even if you don't know how to write how to write an article, even if you don't know how to speak English, you can simply give in some of the ideas and let AI do the magic. AI is literally gonna write the entire article for you. So there are
Hmm.
multiple things that you can do, even if you don't, even if you're not educated, even if you don't have any skill, even if you don't know what to do. For example, let's leave digital marketing behind. Let's suppose you are an accountant. Let's suppose you've done your BBA. Let's suppose you know how accounts work. You can literally do the QuickBooks. You can maintain somebody's account. Also, if you go onto Fiverr, you're gonna see people are literally giving relationship advices for literally $300. So if you know nothing, you can even tap in this field. So there's so many things, so many opportunities out there. I also saw a gig where, this guy, there was a female who posted that gig, and she had a lot of orders and 5 stars. So she said that whatever, give me the broken lyrics of a song that you like, and I'll search a song for you. So it's, people are literally earning from scratch. They're literally earning from things that are a no-brainer. So even you can do that. It's that simple.
Okay. Now let's move on to another way of taking this segment forward in terms of understanding that where do you see Pakistan in the next 5 to 10 years in terms of freelancing or digital marketing compared to the job field or as becoming an entrepreneur. It's like people leaving their jobs just to fulfill their dreams, right? Because lots and lots of people want to achieve their dreams, but they cannot achieve it with the limited amount of earnings they have from the job industry, because that is the big chunk and the share which all the people who are giving you the jobs for. But when you want to become an entrepreneur, and how do you see, sorry, let me just change this question, that next 5 to 10 years, where do you see Pakistan moving from job field to becoming an entrepreneur?
Okay, so there are a lot of people like me, people who are better than me even. They're working amazingly. I've seen a lot of people, a lot of mentors, a lot of coaches, a lot of trainers. They're working really hard in order to make Pakistan a digital marketing hub, an entrepreneurship hub. There are free trainings going on all around the places. We've seen amazing events like CPC as in Connected Pakistan Conference. We've seen some amazing events, meetups happening, incubation centers being set up. We've seen how NIC has been expanding, and now NIC is also operating in Hyderabad too. So we've seen, things are changing, and they're changing in a very fast pace. Thanks to COVID, we're literally 10 years ahead. Everything has been pretty fast because of COVID. Thanks to that, a blessing in disguise, I would say. And so yeah, as far as the 5 to 10 year plan is concerned, I believe I'm sure must be aware of the fact that IT industry in Pakistan has already been booming. A lot of people from US and UK and a lot of people from abroad are giving job opportunities to Pakistani freelancers because number one, the labor here is cheap, and number two, they're doing amazing jobs here. So the same thing that you want somebody to do in US would cost a company a lot as compared to a Pakistani who's doing it, because unfortunately because of the dollar difference, the
But
rate of the dollar.
don't you think we
Yeah.
need to have some sort of a setup for all the freelancers to come on board? They're doing on the individual capacity, but let's not become a force, like, where there's a corporate, like for example, there are different corporates, right? But for the freelancers, why not they all come under one umbrella, so that their voices can be heard, and there should be a team to lead them for the international projects which everyone can acquire from. Don't you think there should be some sort of, like as you mentioned, incubation center,
Mhm.
similarly bringing all the freelancers under one umbrella?
Mhm. So bringing all the freelancers under one umbrella is already being, PAFLA is already working on it. PAFLA is trying to get as many freelancers
Oh
on
yeah,
board.
I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah. So Bafla is working on it, and we're conducting amazing trainings in Karachi right now, and we're planning to also move in other cities, also in Pakistan. So we're trying to do our best in order to bring all the freelancers under one umbrella, and then if I am doing some kind of job, let's suppose if I am if I'm a marketing manager at some company, at some corporate at some corporate firm, then I have my specific insurance and specific things. But when I'm a freelancer, unfortunately, I don't have medical, I don't have health, I don't have any other thing. So Bafla is also working on things like these to give freelancers like us the benefits and the perks of being a freelancer, as well as the fact that Bafla want, like you said, nobody's gonna hear us until and unless we're a team. So Bafla is also working on bringing all the freelancers together and creating a very amazing team so that we could be heard, and so that if there are international projects, we can work on them together.
That's an amazing, 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 amazing. Because
Yeah,
ultimately, that's the our aim and the goal to change the different people's life and add value. And that's what I'm sure you and your team under the umbrella of Pakistan Freelancers Association is doing a great job. And I am really in touch with them. I wouldn't say, oops, I spit it out. No worries. But let's make Pakistan a shining and a vibrant country internationally. And let's bring all the different investors from different countries in Pakistan to work with amazing people like you and many people out there on the ground who really want to shine and help Pakistan be successful. Thank you. And I know, so, first of all, I would like to apologize, and Amna will be apologizing as well to my audience that because of the internet issues, we
yeah.
lacked in the beginning. So please, if you have missed out in the beginning, please don't feel bored at all. You can just forward a little bit and you can hear lots and lots of details and knowledge and information from I'm sorry, from Amna Anis about being a special speaker today on the digital marketing and freelance subject we had bought her for. So, Amna, before you go, I know we wasted a lot of time. It was not your fault. It was not my fault. Ultimately, that was because of the technology. We will
Yeah.
change that, inshallah. That will happen soon. So, any positive message out there for everybody so that they can start connecting with you and become part of Mac Vlogs as a family too. Please go ahead to say something, few words
So
for that.
I would say there's this one message that I would like to give it to you guys. Just do it. Don't think, just do it. I'm sure you'll land somewhere. There's nothing known as failure. Even if you fail, even if you have this concept of failure, it's never failing. You're eventually going to end up with a lot of data, and that's about it. So you're never actually going to fail. You might, when you're going to retry the same thing again, you'll know what mistakes I made earlier, so you cannot make the same mistakes again. So it's never the failure, it's always a new learning that you get. A lot more data, a lot more learning. So just do it. Don't think, don't don't stop yourself from achieving the things that you want to achieve. And follow me if you want to get some amazing entrepreneurship related and digital marketing and freelancing related tips and tricks. Also follow Mac Vlogs so that you can also keep a track on
Before
whatever.
they follow me, everyone, I have mentioned Amna Anis details in the description section, her Facebook page, her email, her Instagram link, and everything. She's an amazing, 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 amazing personality, which I thought that she should add and come forward to talk about the important topic because that's the need of an hour. Because in the very inflation period and the things going sky high, so we need someone who can really change the focus and I mean the mindset where people can start working and learning and earning online. So that was Amna Anis. Please go to the description section and start connecting with her. A shout out from Amna for Mac Vlogs now.
Yes. Follow Mac Vlogs so that you can get amazing information on everything that's happening around the world. He's going to give you amazing insights about the digital world, what's happening in the entrepreneurship field, what's happening in the digital marketing field, what's happening in the freelancing niche. He's gonna give you amazing information, and he's connected with some amazing people. His guests are super amazing. His videos are super amazing. So do not forget to follow him also.
Thank you so much, everyone. So if you haven't subscribed yet, so please go on and click the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you can keep on getting the different notifications about who the speakers are and who the upcoming guests are. So if you want to be connected with Mac Vlogs and you want to express yourself in terms of your journey, your talent, your skill, and your creative ideas, which the world needs to see and understand and connect with you, don't waste your time. Just go and be part of Mac Vlogs family for the future. Thank you once again for having patience, and I'm sorry once again. Really, really, really feel sorry, and I feel apologize from bottom of
Apologies.
my heart. Technology is something which we're going to be working on, and that's really helped us all our life, but sometimes it becomes a problem. So please thank you for having patience. Thank you once again, Amna. Keep shining, keep smiling, and keep spreading the positivity which the people need now in this world. Thank you so much. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.